Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time, welcome. My name is Liv, and today I'm going to be walking you through a tutorial on this look right here. It is using all 5 of the products from this month's BOXYCHARM. If you watched my video that came out on Monday, I explained how I'm going to do this, but I'll do it one more time just in case you're new. So I've decided for my BOXYCHARM videos to do 2 videos per month, a review video and a tutorial video. And that's because I really want to make sure I take the time to talk about the products with you guys, let you know how I've been using them, what works, what doesn't work, really give you my thoughts. And then separately from that, I want to make sure that if you do like the look that I'm able to create using every single one of the products, I'm committed to that, all 5, no matter what, then I will put up a tutorial separately so you can just wait for that one to come out, or if you're seeing this, I guess it's already come out, and take a look at how I have actually been using the products on my face. So yeah, this is the tutorial video. If you like it, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos every Monday and Friday. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. Both of those are at livgraceface. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
This headband makes me look like a pirate. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the IT Brow Power Universal Brow Pencil, just brushing out the hairs, and then I'm starting in the front doing some short hair-like strokes just to fill in any patchy areas, and then I will start using some thicker strokes along the tail end of the brow here. I do have really thick brows, and I found this pencil to be a little bit tough for me to use just because I wasn't able to get super precise. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. And now I'm going to go ahead and just fill in the top half of my brows here. Next, I'm taking the NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer, taking a little bit of that on a flat brush and using that to carve out the bottom and the top of my brows here just to sharpen up the lines. I feel like this really helped, especially since I had a hard time with this pencil. To prime my eyes, I'm just taking some Tarte Shape Tape, and I'll just go ahead and blend that out with my finger because it doesn't have to be pretty. And then to set down that primer, I'm going to use the white shade from the Revolution Pro Ultra Light and Contour. It's a dupe for the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. It's not super great, but the white eyeshadow is good for setting down concealer. And now I'm going into the Crown Pro Glam Metals palette, and I'm going to take this shade here to go ahead and blend out into my crease. This is not designed to be a crease shade, obviously. But I was trying really hard to create one look out of this palette, so I decided to give it a go. You'll see I have to do a lot of blending here, and the color is just too dark. I really could have used one more light shade underneath this for it to blend into, so yeah, I had a little bit of trouble here. And this is the shade Glam Rock, by the way. Okay, and next I'm going into this deep purple shade called The Wicked, and I'm going to use it to deepen up the outer V here, just using a fluffy brush, really trying to pack on the pigment here, but as you can see, it's just kind of patchy. I had a really hard time building up the pigment, and for a deep purple shade and a palette full of metallics, you'd really expect this to pack a punch. I struggled to build this up here, but eventually I got it looking a little bit darker in the outer corner. Then I'm taking the shade Rebel, which is this bright orange shade, and just packing that on my lid with the finger. I was able to get a good amount of pigmentation using my fingers, so maybe these are all finger shades. I'm not sure. Like, I'm looking at that blue in the palette, and I think that could be really cool, but this just wasn't necessarily what I expected. Like, it's not a very cohesive palette. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm just patting that orange on and then using a fluffy brush to blend out the harsh edges there. Next, I'm going into the shade Wild Thing, which looks red in the pan, but is basically nothing on my eyes. It barely showed up. The idea here was to use the red to blend the orange into the purple. The colors I was going for did not really show up here, so yeah, we're just getting a little bit of red in there. And now I am just blending all of those colors together. Yeah, or trying to. And now I'm taking a clean, fluffy brush to blend out the edges at the top because it is so muddy. And now I'm taking the shade Black Metal, which is a matte black shade. Not a great matte black shade, but a matte black shade. And I'm using this to smudge out just along the lash line. As you can see, it's basically turning gray and non-existent on my lids, but I tried. Okay, and now onto the face. I am using the Dr. Brandt Luminizing Primer, which is one of the BOXYCHARM products, of course. And I really, really love this primer. It sets down my makeup so well, or not sets, primes my face for my makeup so well. I do feel that it's pore minimizing, but it's not super silicone-y feeling. Really big fan of this stuff. It's not like that glowy, but it's fine. And now I am taking my Sleek Life Proof Foundation and blending it out using my Juno & Co. Microfiber Sponge. If you are interested in hearing more about the Juno & Co. products, stay tuned because I just received a package of every brush they sell, and I am going to review those for you guys in the future. But for now, here's the microfiber sponge in action, and I think it does an awesome job blending out this foundation. Also, the Sleek Life Proof Foundation is such a good foundation. If you haven't picked it up, it's at Walgreens. And I just love this stuff. I think it comes out great. Cute foundation lips there, but I do think this is an awesome foundation. I love the way it blends out on the skin, and I think it just looks so beautiful when it's done. This is a Catrice Concealer Liquid Camouflage. I think it's in the shade Light Natural. I am obsessed with this stuff. I think it does such a good job of concealing any imperfections on the face and brightening up under the eyes. I have a lot of acne and discoloration in this area here around my cheeks, so I feel like it looks weird when I'm applying that concealer because you can't really tell in the viewfinder, but like trust me, I'm just trying to keep my acne from peeking through my foundation later on in the day. So yeah, let's just cover our whole face in concealer. Like, why not, you know? And I'm going to just blend that out using the same microfiber blending sponge from Juno & Co. Works great for concealer as well as foundation. And I'm just bringing this concealer out a little bit further on the bottom half of my face since I did apply so much. I don't want it to be like harsh white lines around my chin area. I'm just blending that out a little bit further. This foundation also is a tiny bit dark for me, so we're doing double duty here. I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. I love this stuff and just using it to set down my entire face. I have nothing else to say about this stuff. It's incredible. I have never really used a high-end setting powder, so I don't know how it compares to those, but I've tried a lot of drugstore ones, and this is absolutely the best one I've ever tried. Those are eyelashes from Eyelure, and then I'm taking the Essence False Lash Effect Lash Princess Mascara, which I've been wearing a lot this week, and it's actually incredible. This is the first time I tried it, was in this video, and I was putting it over false lashes, so it's kind of hard to tell, but like, oh my god, that mascara is amazing. Okay, and this is the Essence Super Fine Eyeliner Pen, just using that to conceal the lash line here of those lashes. Taking the Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen, that's what it's called. Wow, I totally blanked there. Using that to tightline both the top and bottom lash lines. This stuff is so good. It lasts forever. And now I'm dipping back into that purple shade from the Glam Metals palette and using it to just smudge out under the lower lash line. Then I'm taking the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer on my Juno & Co. Contour Me In brush and just using that to contour my cheeks. This is a pretty cool toned bronzer, so I like to use this to contour, and then we will go in with a different bronzer in a second. Dun da da da! It's the Pure Cosmetics Bronze and Brighten palette. I'm obsessed with this thing. Taking that same Juno & Co. brush, dipping into the bronze shade. Pow! We are bronze. This bronzer is so intense. I think that face there was me trying to pretend that I loved it, but like I'm looking at it now and I'm like, girl, we're too bronze. It's fine. Anyway, use a light hand with this bronzer, folks, because otherwise things can go south pretty quickly. So just did a lot of blending here to even that out, but it is a beautiful, super bronzy color. Lots of shimmer to it, but not glitter. It's absolutely gorgeous. And if you like a lot of bronzer, which I do, then you will love this stuff. I'm gonna take some of that under my chin as well. I had this trick I recently learned of applying it like a V shape on your chin, which makes it look a lot more natural, or your neck, I mean. So yeah, good stuff. Then I'm taking the blush shade and I'm going to just pop that on the apples of my cheeks. The blush shade is also super pigmented. It is beautiful. It's got a little shimmer to it. You could probably get away without wearing highlight, but am I ever going to skip highlight? Absolutely not. Anyway, gorgeous blush. I'm a huge fan of it. And then I'm taking the Sephora Small Contour Brush and dipping it into the highlight shade of this palette. Wow, this stuff is blinding. I am obsessed with it. I have been wearing this like every day. You could probably take a lighter hand with it to get a more natural effect. I obviously did not do that. I love, love, love this stuff. And we're going to take it all over the face. You know, obviously we got both cheekbones, but then we're going to hit the nose. We're going to hit the Cupid's bow. We're going to hit the forehead. We're going to hit it all. We're going to be glowing to the heavens today. Then I'm dipping into that same shade and I'm popping it on the inner corner. It is an incredible inner corner highlight. I have been wearing this constantly. Any look, cool tone, warm tone, this is your inner corner shade. Then taking the Maybelline Master Fix spray and using it to just set down all those powders, and grabbing the Galactic Matte Lip Paint in the shade Posh and using that to, you know, fill in my lips. It's lipstick. So yeah, I got out of frame for like the second half of filming this lipstick application by accident. So, I mean, you guys know what it looks like. I put lipstick on my lips. Alright guys, that completes this video. Let me know in the comments if you like this format for BOXYCHARM videos. Until next time, have a great week, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!